My name is TNQ. I'm chairing today. I'm a deputy chair of the Legal and Social Issue Committee.
Australia is amongst many countries around the world reporting huge increases in child sexual exploitation material during COVID-related lockdowns.
The trauma of sexual abuse has enormous impacts on children, young people and their families and carers.
Do you have any data or information as to how many disclosures or reports come forward from people that undertake the program or from kids that undertake the program?
I would say probably 1 in every 5 programs that we run will receive a disclosure. At the moment, working with teenagers, we're receiving disclosures every single session.
Wow.
Yeah. And most of that is image-based abuse.
Yeah.
Have a guess what the percentage of young people have seen or access to pornography?
Well, going from what they were saying, I'm probably looking, around 60-70%. Definitely.
That's quite a large number.
Yeah.
2 years ago, we developed Stand Up, a school-based consent and protective behaviours program for Year 8 students.
So how would you see that Kids First stand-up program could be adopted or further spread into school in this state?
We're more than happy to work with the Department of Education and look at with the schools and look at the curriculum content for respectful relationships and so forth, and how that can integrate in and become a everyday part of education and the core educational elements.
What sort of outcomes do you think are achievable with having these early intervention initiatives, programs, and how difficult is it to identify those children that you feel need those initiatives?
Schools are in a really good place to be identifying those signs, but often those workforces don't have that increased capacity to understand and recognise what those signs are. So there's definitely a place where we need to be doing that. So not just where we're working with the young people, but also the adults in those places.
Thank you very much for appearing before the committee today.